This Tuesday marks the launch of a new book, My American Dream, A Journey from Fascism to Freedom. Barbara Summer Feigin's memoir details her family's escape from Nazi Germany and inspires readers to dream big, work hard, and never quit. My conversation with this pioneering female advertising executive and New York City's #1 Milwaukee Bucks fan is our Sunday morning spotlight. In August of 1940, 6 weeks after the fall of France to Nazi Germany, the Hikawa Maru arrived in Seattle, Washington. The converted luxury liner that had once ferried famous passengers such as actor Charlie Chaplin was the first Japanese ship to carry Jewish refugees from Germany to North America.
So this picture is the picture that was taken by the Seattle Times when we landed in Seattle, and I'm sitting on the dock.
Among the 82 wartime refugees who stepped off the ship to begin a new life in America were Charlotte and Eric Summer and their 2-year-old daughter, Barbara.
It was just a picture to me for many, many years, but now I have a much better understanding of what's behind the picture.
The story behind the picture came to light 73 years after the photo was taken. In 2013, Barbara Feigin received a phone call from her sister Carolyn, who said she had found a journal among their late father's papers.
And he wrote in such a way that I felt that I was drawn into this experience completely, and I really felt it.
The journal included a detailed account of their escape from Germany and harrowing journey by train and ship to America.
I'd known about this escape, but I knew none of the details about it. My parents never spoke about it.
With a pair of suitcases and mere $10.50 to their name, this family of 3 embarked on a grueling 17-day train trip from Berlin to Japan, passing through Lithuania, Russia, China, and Korea.
There were many days when they couldn't eat or drink anything. The train was stopped 14 times and their papers were examined. They were terrified that they would be taken off the train.
The Summers made it safely to Japan and 12 days later to Seattle. They landed in America with no money, job, or connections. What they did have was what they cherished most: freedom and a focus.
Freedom was such an important thing. My focus was becoming an authentic American.
Which she did. Guided by her mother's dream big mantra, Barbara excelled in the classroom and boardroom.
Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
She oversaw award-winning campaigns as a trailblazing New York City advertising executive during the male-dominated Mad Men era.
It was challenging. I set the pathway for all the women who came after me and were pregnant and wanted to have maternity leaves and could get them.
What do you believe is your life's greatest accomplishment?
Oh, without a question, raising my 3 sons with my husband. Without a question.
Married 52 years, Barbara and Jim Feigin raised 3 sons.
I had 2 parents who worked full-time and were relatively, very, very successful.
Including a name and face familiar to Milwaukee Bucks fans.
But yet, if you asked the 3 sons, we'd all say that they were unequivocally devoted to us.
Peter Feigin is president of the Milwaukee Bucks and Pfizer Forum.
I grew up at the dinner table listening to branding and listening to call to actions and fun things like that, and I think that's where I caught the bug.
Number 22.
I watch every game, whether I'm in New York where I live or in Milwaukee when I'm visiting. Very proud of Peter and all the Bucks.
And Peter is equally proud of a fiercely devoted mom and wife who shattered glass ceilings while caring 25 years for a husband who suffered 2 strokes before passing away in 2014. How did you arrive at the title, My American Dream, From Fascism to Freedom?
My mother, who was a force of nature, always said to me, dream big, work hard, and never quit.
Barbara Feigin's memoir opens with the entire text of her father's journal. Through personal stories, it aims to not only inspire, but also foster a better understanding of topics such as the Holocaust.
They knew that my father's parents had been murdered in the camps.
And anti-Semitism.
A classmate sort of leaned across the table to me and said very quietly, we would love to have pledged you, but it was the Jewish thing. and I nearly fell off my chair.
Barbara and Peter will talk about her book launch during a community conversation event January 23rd at the Harry and Rose Sampson Family Jewish Community Center in Whitefish Bay.
Well, I think it's a great symbol and roadmap of what the possibility is. I did not have the road my mother had, and the reason for that is because of her. She really, carved the path, to make it a much easier life for me and kind of to be able to really kind of see what life could be, which is kind of exciting.
We started this conversation by talking about a photo. Let's finish it by talking about another photo. There's a picture of you as a little girl blowing bubbles.
Yes.
My guess is it's symbolic of one of your key principles of life.
Dream big.
Dream
You're right.
big.
Dream big.
And you've achieved so
And go
much.
for it. Try to make it happen. Work hard. Don't quit. Just keep at it.